Okay, is this thing on? Great. Yellow and yellow, friends, bud fams, and chaps. Thank you for tuning in and spending some time with me today. I hope you find this information useful and helpful for you in your life. So, today I want to talk about Walmart, a wonderful company. Walmart in the United States, from the United States, but I believe it's worldwide or global, some areas. Anyways, this company's earnings report summaries came out on CNBC. I noticed the article. So I want to spend a few minutes talking about it. So it's titled Walmart, and their stock ticker name is WMT. There's the date, the title. I think this is talking about quarter one 2025 earnings. So a little bit ahead of here, but at this moment, but I'll just read it. So it says key points. Walmart beat quarterly earnings and revenue estimates. Next point says the discounter said it made gains with high income shoppers, and reported e-commerce growth of 22% for its United States business. Then it says CFO someone told CNBC the gap between the price of cooking at home and eating out is helping Walmart's grocery business. So this is a great store. You see the picture there, cover picture. So this is a great store a lot of people use and enjoy the benefits of. It's a great spot. So I use it as well. So it says Walmart beat quarterly earnings and revenue estimates. Walmart on Thursday topped quarterly earnings and revenue expectations, as the discounter made significant e-commerce gains, drove profits with newer businesses like advertising, and won more high-income shoppers. That's the first page. Then it says the big box retailer said it now expects to hit high-end or slightly top its previous full-year guidance. Walmart had expected net sales growth of 3% to 4% and adjusted earnings per share between $2.23 and $2.37. Shares of the company hit an all-time high and were up about 6% in midday trading. In an interview with CNBC, Chief Financial Officer someone said one of its factors boosting Walmart's grocery business is the widening gap between the price of cooking at home and buying food at fast food chains or restaurants. Plus he added shoppers appreciate the convenience that Walmart offers. For the first time, its delivery business surpassed its store pickup in terms of volume. Someone said, we've got customers that are coming to us more frequently than they have before, and newer customers that we haven't traditionally had. And they're coming into Walmart, whether it's a virtual store online, or whether it's one of our physical stores, someone says. Here's what the discounter reported for the fiscal first quarter compared to what Wall Street expected. According to a survey of analysts by LSEG, it says earnings per share 60 cents adjusted versus 52 cents expected. So I'll show you that. The facts and figures that we're going through. So that's some good facts. Then it says revenue 161.51 billion versus 159.50 billion. That's a good ability to get that. And so Walmart's net income jumped to 5.1 billion or 63 cents per share, in the 3-month period that ended April 30th, compared with 1.67 billion, or 21 cents per share, in the year ago period. So that's a good ability. So it says revenue climbed 6% from 152.30 billion in the year ago quarter. That's a good ability. That increase includes a benefit of roughly 1% from an additional selling day in the period. So that's a good ability. So we get to the next page, to show you that. It looks like some people on Wall Street, probably at the New York Stock Exchange, or around there anyway, celebrating their triumphs and victories. And of course reviewing areas of loss. And then so it says the New York Stock Exchange welcomes Walmart, NYSE, WMT, that's his ticker name, in round brackets, today. And that says that this was written, I guess, in 2024, around January. So in recognition of the International CFO Summit, to honor the occasion, someone, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, joined by someone else, Vice President, NYC or NYSE Listings and Services, rings the opening bell. So it says NYSE, so as a reference, and then it says, as the nation's largest retailer and private employer, Walmart is often viewed as a bellwether for the United States economy, Yet it has generally fared better during an inflationary period than other retailers because it sells staples like groceries and has a value-oriented reputation, Same-store sales for Walmart United States climbed by 3.8%, excluding fuel, The industry metric includes sales from stores and clubs open for at least a year, At Sam's Club, same-store sales rose 4.4% year over year, excluding fuel, So e-commerce sales shot up by 22%, or went up by 22% year over year for Walmart United States, fueled by store pickup and delivery of online orders, as well as the company's growing third-party marketplace, Walmart customers in the United States made more visits to its stores and website in the quarter, but spent roughly the same as in the year-ago period. Transactions rose 3.8%, and average ticket was flat compared with the year-ago quarter. So that's interesting information. It's good to know. Then the next topic that we get to discuss is Walmart wallets are stretched. So the wallets are stretched. So everybody's feeling a little bit of a stretch when it comes to the wallet. So it says, this week brought promising news for Walmart and other retailers, inflation eased in April, according to the Labor Department data released Wednesday, The Consumer Price Index was up 3.4% year over year, The closely watched number tracks how much goods and services cost at the cash register, So it says Walmart saw some signs of easing too, In the company's earnings calls, CEO someone said inflation in the United States was only up 0.4% for the quarter, with mid-single-digit deflation on general merchandise and low single-digit inflation in food, So they said the company has increased, quote, rollbacks, quote, price reductions on specific items that it typically advertises on its website or with signs in its stores, Even so, the discounter has noticed the impact of inflation, as its shoppers have been selective with purchases, Someone says customers, quote, wallets are still stretched, quote. They said shoppers have bought less general merchandise, such as home goods and electronics, as they prioritize spending on food and health-related items, a trend that the company has seen for the past several quarters, It says still, quote, even the low-income consumer seems to be holding in there pretty well, quote. Someone said. Then it says they added that sales even in general merchandise categories improved year over year, And then it says Walmart had a weaker sales month in April, which mirrored retail sales numbers released by the Commerce Department on Wednesday, but that was offset by sales trending in the other months of the quarter. Someone chalked up a weaker April to Easter shifting into March, along with cooler and rainier weather. They said sales have picked up again in May and looks similar to the average of the fiscal first quarter. On the earnings call, someone emphasized Walmart's expansion of its online business and success getting more customers to buy other items besides groceries. Groceries drive most of Walmart's business, accounting for nearly 60% of the company's United States sales in the most recent fiscal year, but aren't as profited as selling items like clothes, clothing, or makeup. So a lot of groceries going out from Walmart. So that's good. That's a big part of their business, I suppose. So it says in quotes, we punched below our weight on general merchandise, specifically in apparel and home, for a really long time, maybe forever. And I think the progress we're seeing right now is driven by the in-store remodels in e-commerce, quote, end quote, someone said. As Walmart tries to appeal to younger and more affluent households, it recently launched a new private label grocery brand, which includes bolder flavors, plant-based items, and more. It is also upgrading and modernizing more than 1,400 stores beyond the country. The renovated stores showcase some of the retailers' newer and more fashion-forward brands. We get to the next page, and it continues. It says, like Love and Sports, an activewear brand developed with fashion designer someone and Soul Cycle instructor someone. Yeah, it's a lot of names that I'm just not familiar with, so I just tend not to call it out too often. So to continue, it says, and a kitchen and home decor line called Beautiful, which was developed by someone. Another name there. So the next section goes on to discuss new businesses boosts profits in this article. So this is from CNBC, if I haven't already mentioned that. Great information on there, really useful. Facts, fun facts. So then it says Walmart has looked beyond retail to drive profits higher and fend off rivals like Amazon or competitors like Amazon. Those newer businesses like advertising and its subscription-based membership program, Walmart Plus, lifted its profit during the quarter and contributed to its operating income growth, outpacing its sales growth. The company's global advertising business grew 24% during the quarter, including 26% growth for the segment in the United States. The company's third-party marketplace has also been a significant driver of business. Like Amazon, Walmart has expanded its online business by welcoming sellers into its website. And they've made more money by offering advertisement and fulfillment services to those sellers. In the United States, marketplace sellers increased 36% in the quarter, and the marketplace now carries more than 420 different items. Someone said on an earnings call. In Mexico, the number of marketplace sellers grew by more than 50%, with the total item count up nearly 80%. Someone told CNBC that a third of Walmart's year-over-year operating income gains came from those newer businesses. Walmart has been reducing spending in some areas and investing heavily in others. Earlier this week, the company said it would lay off and relocate hundreds of its corporate employees, including the transfer of many of its headquarters in Bentonville, Arkansas. That move came on the heels of the retailer shuttering its Walmart Health Clinics. A network of doctor and dentist offices that had opened next to its stores. So they closed those. On the other hand, the big box retailer has poured money into other efforts. As it chases advertising dollars, Walmart announced in February that it would acquire smart TV maker Vizio in a $2.3 billion deal. A good ability. So someone said Walmart's announcement this week, which will relocate hundreds of people who currently work from their homes or in offices in Dallas, Toronto, and Atlanta, is about shifting away from remote work, not about cost cuts. The move also included layoffs. Walmart has not announced a 5-day week, so 5-day-a-week office policy, but has said it wants employees to work from the office the majority of the time. That's interesting. So let us skip along, right? Yeah. Then it says, we just feel strongly in the benefit of working together, quote unquote. They said, one of our competitive advantages is our culture, and that's fostered by being together, end quote. So shares of Walmart closed Wednesday at $59.83, bringing the company's market cap to $482.22 billion. A good ability. As of Wednesday's close, the company's stock is up nearly 14% so far this year, surpassing the roughly 11% gains of the S&P 500 during the same period. So this is a good report on Walmart. Walmart is a strong United States company, really good example of a United States company as well. They do a very good job for both their customers and employees, and they have good products, and people really enjoy using their services. So thank you this company, and thank you y'all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this information and found it useful. If you want me to do a specific cover on some type of company or business, United States or somewhere else in the North Americanos, let me know and I'll cover that for you. But until next time, thank you for tuning in and have a good one.